Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your Runes Day for readings. All right, yeah, we're doing this. We are. And yeah, I'm doing all the readings from Sunday for Tuesday and Thursday. So if I still sound a little bit off, it's just because it's the same day. Okay, so hopefully by the time you are watching this, I'm completely healed and all well. Okay, so I'm just getting I want to cough because I'm talking a lot, so which is a clear indication that I'm probably a little under the weather, but it's okay. Let's do this. Okay, so the way I'm going to do these runes for this week's reading is I'm going to, let's see, because I wrote notes for your reading on Sunday, for the cycles, the block to courage, whatever. If you haven't seen that reading on Sunday, I mean, it's fine. This can still resonate. I'll do a quick run through of what Sunday's reading had to say, like I did on Tuesday when I did the Lenormand spread. But this week was all about cycles, and the block was the courage to find the way to move that cycle forward, right? But what you've got going for you is you're feeling personally blessed and aligned. Your past, it felt long and slow to get here. Your future, your heart will be open to possibilities, and others see you as cleaning house, and you see yourself as connected but also disconnected, and that's a card that came in reverse, so that's what we're kind of dealing with. And also to be careful not to listen to negative people, or don't that the insights that you get don't turn on you, with the Page of Swords. There's a lot of jibber jabbering. I feel there's a lot of outside influences coming in, and to take the bull by the horns and make your way forward with the Knight of Wands that came in. So having said that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the energy of that reading into here, and then I'm going to just drop these on the table. Whatever is upright in different configurations we're going to look at. The rest we're going to take off the table. I put down a cloth so that it's not loud, and I think I'm pretty sure that's one of the things you have to do. Although I'm not much into following directions. I'm Jane. I do what I want when I want. So let's take a look here. Let's just mix them up a little bit. All right, what kind of info and guidance can you give Pisces about their current week's energy and what they're trying to accomplish this week? Okay, so let's do this, and let's see if that works. Whoa. Okay. Okay, if some fell to the ground, I'm not taking that. I think one did. I'm going to put that. The ones that went off of the whole thing here, I'm not taking. Okay. Let's take a look. All right. So, here we have, actually I am going to take these. I'm going to take that one. That one. I'm going to keep them to the side. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep them to the side because I want to make sure that those are, I'm just going to take the ones that are not showing anything. This one is sideways. I'll take that into consideration. All right. Well, we're not left with that much. We do have the configuration of a triangle here, which is a very powerful message for me. Absolutely. Very, very powerful message for me. So, let's take a look here. I'm going to start with the ones that are kind of off the board. Okay, the ones that are kind of they just stayed over there. And let's take a look. Now, I'm not an expert at this. So, this one is dice. And okay, so this one talks about things not being exactly what they seem. So it's kind of interesting that it just went off the table, you know? And it's talking about maybe if you've been having a hard time or you're wrestling with kind of a stubborn thing, it may be a need to go within to find the answers you're seeking. Sound familiar? Does this sound familiar? Yeah, it might. It actually might sound familiar. So the next one, let's see, is this one. And it's in reverse. And it's the Strength. It's the Strength. Yeah, no, really, I am not, I'm not shitting you right here. I am not. Okay? So, this raw strength and power, the heart of the meaning of Uruz. Okay? And it reversed that if you don't pick up with this strength, you're going to miss opportunities. So these right here, they were off. Right here, the board. They were off the board. So right now, if you don't go within, and if you don't meet up with that beautiful strength, okay, you're going to miss opportunities and neglect to recognize your own abilities to achieve success. Oh my God, this is so profound. It's so much more profound. It's so cool, but still, kind of, And then you have the Sun. I do believe that is the Sun. The thing is with that is that it is also kind of skewed in the way that it came out, right? It comes out a little bit different. Let me see. Okay. So, Suilo is the rune of sun and the life-sustaining light it provides. Okay. It represents the light of day, which is all illuminated. There's no darkness to obscure your vision. But again, this one was off the path, was off the cloth. So you've got to really think about it. There's something here about not seeing the illumination that you need. Okay? So it's, So depending on your situation, you may need to open yourself up more and clear out your own inner shadows to let more light into your experience. And I feel that's what it's saying. All right, so the last one that was off the side and the advice that it's giving you. Let me see here. This one is it's day. I love it. But again, it's kind of sideways, but for intents and purpose, I'm going to say it's upright, okay? Because yeah, I'm just going to say cuz I can see the sign, so it's here. And that one seems to be okay. So it's the rune of daylight. I love that. You have the sun and daylight. Okay. And it's beneficial to any reading. Daylight was always considered like a commodity during the long, long winter months. Okay. It's saying to increase growth, prosperity, strength, general well-being. That's what's indicated for this rune. But remember, it was still off the cloth. It was still off the cloth. So these are the things that you need to look at. Okay, you need to put them back on the cloth. Okay, because daylight's a protective force. It helps you. It helps you break through the dark night. It gives you insight and inspiration. All of these are a call to bring these back in. So absolutely, pay attention to these. Okay? All right, so you have this one. This one was all by itself off to one side. That's before the triangle. I'm not sure. So, okay, so Turizas is chiefly concerned with aspects of protection and resistance to danger or other unwanted circumstances. So it represents a thorn or a branch. and symbolizing wisdom of choosing a defensive stance rather than rushing to attack on an adversary. Okay, so this one is asking you to be mindful of your motives, remembering that what goes around comes around. Don't take the easy path. I love it because it's like on the side, while you've thrown these out, it's almost like it's you know, going, pay attention to these right here. Pay attention to these. They're going to help you out. It's not the easy path. That's, you know, it's like, this is like taking the measures. This one is saying you're taking the measures to try and get past all of this. Anyway, it's very interesting. Don't take any shortcuts. That is definitely of protection, contemplation, decisions, and creating your own luck. I love this. I love this. Okay, so equally at the bottom, I feel like almost like in the grounding position at the bottom is the self, the human, the self. And this one is in the upright position. So this one is, the, like I said, of humankind, the self, support, assistance, intelligence, family. So it's usually pointing to some aspect of tension in the relationship between you and your inner self and your perceived place in the outer world. Okay? You may be feeling at odds with attitudes and expectations of society. And I think you should, and I think that's a good thing. Stay that way. You want to feel different when it comes to this. Trust me. You don't want to be following the crowd. You want to follow what you want, right? So in this case, be sure you're listening to your intuition rather than your ego. Okay? To determine the best course of action. And also these that you're not looking at. So if you're unsure, go back to the beginning and listen to what these have to say, because I feel they're the key. They're off the board, but they're just still there. You can hear them, but are you paying attention to them? Okay? In addition to emphasizing the inner self, manas also symbolizes assistance from others. Its shape evokes a sense of mutual support as two individuals coming together to stabilize each other. Remember what they're telling you. Find your crowd. Find the people that are going to help you. Remember on Tuesday when we did the Lenormand, when it says don't listen to the chitter chatter, and instead find your group of people that are going to make you feel like you're already home. This is your support system. Very important to find the people who are going to support you. I think oftentimes we give a lot of energy at watching other people chitter. Like, you know, instead of making connections, we listen to social media and listen to other people's connections and they're jibber-jabbering about every single thing, instead of taking more time and developing connections with people around us, actual people that we can make a connection with. So, you know, important. Okay, so now this is the triad. Okay, so let's see. First, I need a drink. I'm so dry. I should be drinking water though, you know. Okay, so this one is partners or gift. Let's see. So gift, generosity, friendship, harmony, talents, abilities. Gibo is, or Gibo, whatever, is the rune of gifts and generosity. It signifies an exchange between people that necessarily results in a connection between the giver and the receiving. And it's not in reverse, it's kind of pointing in each side, which is almost showing me like working with these, okay? You're working with these. You're looking at both sides. It indicates that there's a gift to be received, okay? It could be material, or it could be something intangible, such as emotional support. When contracts were signed by people who couldn't read or write, they made an X mark to signify their agreement for translation. And that's what this is right here, an X, okay? I haven't been showing it to you, but you're going to have to be patient with me. I will show you the different runes as they come in from now on. Sorry. I can't go back, and I'm not going to, but in the next videos, I'm going to do, I think, that, right? Isn't that great? Yeah. Okay. So, Gibo may be advising you to accept wholeheartedly with gratitude, or to be wary of motivation behind the gift. Alternatively, you may be asked to consider your own giving. Are you reciprocating sufficiently to honor what you've received? Are you giving away too much or too many? To too many? Or to the wrong people? Are you giving away to the wrong people? That's a good one, right? So, related interpretation for Gibo: success and harmony in partnerships, all relationship, whether personal or professional, involve reciprocity to some degree. Drawing this indicates that a relationship in your life is blessed and good fortune. Could be business, partners, co-workers, that there's a synergy between you that leads to productivity, enjoyable work, and it could mean a deepening of commitment. Okay, so pay attention to the balance and harmony here. This is really talking about relationships again. All right, so we're going to go over here to the arrow. I love that. The arrow feels very much like focus, but it's arrow. Yeah. And it's pointing down, I think, a little bit. So it's Stiwaz. And it's courage, victory, strength, passion, and masculine energy, of course, but it is kind of waning. And I'm thinking that it's not up like this where it should be. It's kind of like this. So I'm feeling that it's maybe not as strong as it could be. Okay. And it's associated with courage and strength, which was the card that blocked us. Okay. But you have here the give and take, your triad, to help you with that. I really feel that there's somebody out there that you should be talking to that will help you with that kind of energy, okay? That will help you with your bravery, that will tell you you're doing good, continue, keep trying, okay? So it says, put your cause above personal desires if the greater good requires it, and facing a decision that involves potential discomfort in order to achieve a positive outcome. And that's what we're talking about. These right here, these that were not in the reading right here, and I put them up here so you can see them right here. These are the discomfort stones that we're talking about right here. Okay? These were the ones that you were not working with, that you need to work with. Okay? So, so of course it's talking about masculine energy. Okay, and reverse, it's talking about a lack of courage or motivation when it comes to achieving something. You may also feel depressed because of obstacles in your way. And experiencing a blockage or forward moving energy. Look at that. It's making it possible to gain traction in any direction. I love that. So it's, it's just telling you, look, you got to harness this energy towards achieving your goals and you'll succeed. Okay? Bring back the feeling of enthusiasm, the feeling of having that relationship of give and take with somebody, right? Partnerships, right here. That's like the key, the triangle of success. So, the first one is this one. Let's see. It's wealth, prosperity, abundance, reward, good health, and beginnings. And it's in the upright. Okay? It's in the right way. Let me see. This talks a lot about wealth, usually money. But it's the broader meaning of this rune concerns prosperity and abundance in general, which includes non-monetary forms and well-being in addition to our reserves of actual cash. good health, plentiful food, love, social success, and a joyful approach to life. So this fihu can serve as a useful reminder to appreciate what is going well in our lives, whatever form it takes. This is, I think, the 9 of Cups that showed up in your first reading. But there's a lot of wisdom here, okay? There's a lot of wisdom here when I look at this. So, this is, don't ignore, okay, these. And this is the one I want you, and these and this. Right at the beginning, go back to the beginning, listen to what I said about the ones that were off the board. They're telling you not to ignore that. And then over here, they're telling you to work on this stuff here. Okay? Commitment, courage, and blessings. Commitment, courage, and blessings. Keep working on these. Okay? Keep working on these. All right. We have that. It's the dice. This one. Destiny. Okay? This is like the initiation. Okay? Sometimes in life you have to roll the dice. You have to try and figure out what's going to happen and how you're going to get there. Next time is breakthrough, growth, ambition, daytime. Okay? This one is sun. Don't clear vision. You need to be in the sun. You need to be in the daytime. Both of these talk about looking things straight in the eye. And then there's the strength card again. This is the strength in reverse, and this is the courage card in reverse. It has to do with you not wanting to move forward. Okay? But all this week, it was clearly indicated here that what they were trying to help you with, obviously, okay, what they were trying to help you with is this. It's to get help for it. Okay, in order, you need to find your courage, but you need to find your crowd. Absolutely. And you will have wealth and success. But you need to follow the right energy, the right trail. So, Lord, enlist the people that make you feel good, okay? Get them to help you. Get them to move you forward, right? This is about the humanness of you right here. The creativity. You know, I thought that maybe they would do a little more, you know. But this is about a warning right here. I love this one. This one here was about a warning. And it's a warning that if you leave these out, if you don't do the work, if you don't put daylight into and strength and, you know, a little bit of rolling the dice here, because there's daylight and the sun. There's the two like major bright lights of clarity coming in. If you leave them out of the picture and you're just trying to fluff through it, it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. There are no shortcuts. Okay? There are no shortcuts. It's been coming in all week with these readings. There's no shortcuts to this. Okay? So if you're listening to this with Jane, no, Jane is telling you there are no shortcuts. Get off your duff. Figure it out. Okay? Turn the light on. Even if it hurts. Even if you don't want to see what it's showing you. Even if it's ugly. Makes you feel bleh. Find the people that will help you, that will give you a helping hand, that will put out their hand and say, here, let's do this. We've got this. I'll walk with you to a better day, to a brighter day. If you don't, you risk the chance of losing it all. Honestly, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. I feel there's more risk at playing it safe and not actually moving forward than there is to doing the work. As annoying as it might feel, as tired as you might feel, do the work and prove yourself. Okay? Listen to Jane. She's telling you here. Listen to Spirit. Listen to the guides. You can do this. It's not easy. It's not easy to shut off the crap. But, you know, it is really. You can do it in a minute. And then you can start building the support system that you need. Putting the time aside and working at building the support system that you need. Work on it now. It's going to serve you well. Not only that, you're building a team of people that you can rely on in the future. They can bring you a lot of help and satisfaction. Let's go back here. And as always, so let's take a look at this. The way that I've placed them now. I know they were right off the side here, but let's put them back where they were. What do we have here? It almost looks like Orion, doesn't it? I think it was maybe a little over here. Yep. That looks like Orion's belt too. Interesting. There's another one missing here, but I think a little one here. We'll take it. Or it could be 5. Okay? There are 5 on the table. 5 is the number of wisdom. It's the teacher. It's the student. It's gaining wisdom and insight to make the changes you need. Anyway, so that's all that I have for you today, and I think that's plenty. We're done for this week, so next Sunday I'll have a brand new video for the week, and then I will choose 2 different divination techniques on Tuesday and Thursday so that we can look at that reading. I hope you enjoyed this week. I thought this was so much fun. It's a learning curve, but it's one that I'm willing to do. Over here I have 2 different channels. I have Life Path Number Tarot, where you can listen to readings for your life path number. If you click on it, there's a video explaining all of it in case you don't know. And the other one is Soul Awareness, where there are much longer videos, and there should be some this week. I started posting there this week. They're longer videos, collective messages for everybody, for the collective, I should say. Source energy messages for the collective. And you can just pop in some headphones and just kind of use it as a podcast, walk around if you want to, and just let those insights and those messages come in and bring it what it needs for you, okay, for the soul. Thank you so much for being here. If you're interested, there'll be another video here for this channel that you might like, and I will see you later. Love, light, and blessings.